Hello YouTube, this is that BMX guy after a few months of not making anything because I just don't really make videos. But today I'm just going to show these Profile Micro Mini hubs. Now these hubs were made maybe 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago. And they used to be in dance comps, like catalog they used to send you back then. Like I used to get the catalogs every month. I always thought they were like pretty cool little hubs, but they're for little kids, and they were expensive even then. Like maybe these were $400 for the hub set, something like that. But yeah, they're micro minis. So these are used. So they look new. They stay looking new for whatever reasons. Little kids racing don't usually beat them up. So they're 28 hole. That's how they came. They still have the normal 3/8 bolts and these volcano cones and stuff. I think Profile hubs used to have just a washer that sat behind the flat washer. But yeah, they're just 28 hole hubs where they have a really low flange. This flange is pretty much the same. This is the same 4-pawl driver flange, but 28 hole. But this side is a very small flange. So let's say if you have a Sun Rhino-Lite, well, it's a 28 hole. I don't know. But yeah, these would be a normal length, but these would be longer than what normally would be on a mini hub. Maybe a couple millimeters longer. So, yeah. For instance, 36 hole, I'll just say that. Normally this is 187, and that's 189. This would probably be 191 versus 189, that's all. That's how much of a difference in the height of the flanges. The front hub, it might be a little bit longer too. But they're 28, so I think these were 193 or 195 with the CR18 anyway. And that was kind of perfect for the front. So this might be like 193 with these hubs at 28 hole, and that might be like 190, 191. But yeah, they're a little bit lighter than the other ones. They're not much lighter, especially with a steel driver and steel bolts. But with titanium bolts and a titanium or aluminum driver, that I had a set of these in blue a couple years ago that I found. I should have just kept them, but I needed like the extra cash from them. Sometimes I'm running low on cash, but everything's the same inside, except that these have smaller bearings to make them a little bit lighter. The axle is skinnier on both front and rear axles. So the driver is the same. So it's the 4-pawl driver. This is a steel driver. I have a feeling like whoever owned this, they probably broke the aluminum driver, because the aluminum driver was very soft and weak, and the paws could easily just crack the drivers. That's why I don't really understand why all the new AC2s only have an aluminum driver. Because like, I figured his drivers would be breaking all the time with those guys, but I don't know. Whatever. But you can see how the bearing is smaller. It's definitely a further distance from the actual ratchet in there. And that's also the fact that it's a 15mm bore in that bearing. So I think this is a 1526. So it's a 26mm outside diameter, a 15mm inside diameter, but it's still 7mm wide. When normally they're a 30 with a 17mm bore on the minis and totems and even the elites. So yeah, they're pretty cool old hubs. Like, it's been 10 years since they made these. They discontinued them pretty much whenever they started to make it the elite. So the elite was more of a all-around racing hub, when these were, I guess, I don't know, they just stopped making them. They might have been breaking on people, I don't know, but they're cool. When you look at a lot of new hubs, they kind of reminisce about this look. Like, there's a lot of copies of this hub that look just like this. I'm gonna name. I'm not gonna name names of those. You can find them. But the front hub, I have on my 125R now, and that's been holding up fine as a front hub. So 28 holes in the front wheel for a road situation is more than fine. I mean, if I was jumping on doubles and stuff, I'd be landing on the front wheel, probably breaking it. So, yeah, 28 hole is great for just a normal mini velo kind of application. Mini velo being, you know, my road bike setup, like this fixed gear with the high seat and stuff. I was thinking maybe putting this hub on the fixed gear on the front, and maybe just getting a silver rear fixed gear hub, or I don't know. I might not even use them. I just have them, but they're neat. Yeah. So this is that BMX guy, and thanks for watching this video about the now almost completely off the internet profile micro mini hub set that was around just 10 years ago. And just like the Totem hubs, there's no information about them anymore. There's no pictures, nothing. Like, everything that Profile makes, it just disappears off the internet after 7 or 8 years. And it kind of gets annoying. It should just stay archived in the system somehow. But yeah. Anyway, this is that BMX guy, and thanks for watching.